What's happening, everybody? It's Ryan. Welcome to the channel. For those of you that are new, for those of you that have been here before, did I mouth that? Did I say welcome back with my mouth? It's so silly. So for those of you that have been here before, maybe once, maybe twice, maybe you've seen all my videos, if you have not hit like and subscribe, shame. Shame on you. I never talk about likes, I never talk about hitting subscribe, and that's because we all know how YouTube works. But if you haven't hit those buttons, if you haven't done those things, pause this video, dig out your username and password, hit the forgot my password button if you need to, then come back, hit like, and subscribe. But don't go anywhere, come back. Make sure you come back, all right? All right, so today's video. The sun's about to set. I want to run down to the lakefront and grab some footage with the new drone. Now, Craig Adams is another YouTuber. He's awesome. If you haven't seen his page, I'll put a link here. I'll put a link in the description. He has this really cool technique that he got from somebody else on Instagram, but I want to play with it. I want to see if I can replicate it and try to incorporate this technique into my footage. So we're going to run down and do that before the sun sets. Then we're going to come back, and when we get back, we're going to talk about the Mavic Air. It is not good at all. Lindsay is not going to be happy with me when she finds out what I did. So stick around. Don't go anywhere. Log in, subscribe, like. You can do it now. You can wait till the end, but get ready for it. Let's do it. There's nothing more infuriating than driving down to the lakefront to get a great sunset drone shot to realize you left the controller at home. Just absolutely mind-blowing. How do you leave something like that at home? You can't fly the thing without it. I will say the DJI Mavic Pro, Platinum, whichever one you have, you can fly without a remote. It has underneath the cover where the SD card goes, it has a Wi-Fi mode. I will also say the Wi-Fi signal to the DJI Mavic does not work very well. I think it went up like 60 feet and then it lost signal, and I had to just sit there and wait till the battery died on it so I could then take control over it. Absolutely upsetting. This is the second time I've done something like this where I had a great idea for something I wanted to shoot and the execution on my end has been piss poor. Ah! So frustrating. I went to Outdoor Ed with my son. I took the Spark when I had it, and I got on the bus. We were halfway to Outdoor Ed, which is about an hour and 15 minutes away, 2 hours away, when I realized I didn't bring any batteries. The batteries were sitting on the charger. So I've since changed my configuration, so now everything sits in the same spot. I have like I have these little cubes next to my desk, and they're like little grab sections where everything is. All the batteries were sitting there. I pulled those off the charger, but I didn't pull the remote. How dumb I didn't pull the remote. You can't fly a drone without a remote. Sometimes his brain. It's so funny. The little AirPod works on not pressure, but vibration. So like if you tap the AirPod twice, it plays or it stops. I didn't touch it, but if I hit my top of my head twice, it stops. You can't hear it, but I can hear it. It's hilarious. I'm not touching it. All I gotta do is punch myself in the head. Oh man, I am so upset. I had this great idea. I've been practicing this boomerang technique with my drone, and I had this great idea. And then I get down there, and it must be prom or beginning of the year is homecoming. It can't be homecoming. It's got to be prom. So they're doing prom, and there's all these high school kids that are down there taking pictures. I would have loved to have had my drone to take a droney of the group or whatever, but couldn't do it because Dumb Ryan forgot the remote to a drone. How do you fly a remote without a drone? I don't know. I did it. Not very well, but I did it. Then I was fearful because I lost transmission, the thing was going to fly away, never to be seen again. Riddle me this.
Riddle me this, my criminal crow!
How do you go fly a drone and not take the remote? So stupid. It's like not taking propellers, not taking batteries, which I've done, but super frustrating. Luckily, I had some B-roll from when I was down there this weekend. Hopefully you enjoyed it. It's a little bit jumpy, and I'm still getting used to controlling and flying this Mavic Pro Platinum. It's a much different monster and animal than the Spark was, but we're getting there. And then you introduce the Mavic Air. What terrible thing did I do? What terrible thing did I do? Or what terrible thing did DJI do? I purchased this about 2 weeks ago, flown it a handful of times. I love it. And then DJI releases the Mavic Air, which seems like it could be the perfect drone. It's this mix of the Spark with the Mavic Pro. It has the camera that the Mavic Pro has, which is why I upgraded. I wanted a better battery, I wanted longer flying distance, and I wanted the better camera. The Mavic Air has all that plus some stuff. You can look on YouTube to see what it has. Then it has sensors in the back. So they've added sensors to this thing, and one of the things I'm interested in doing with my drone is these backward shots where I'm flying backwards. And I've seen a lot of guys that have the Mavic Pro that have crashed these things because it's a good distance away from them, they think they have room, and there's no sensors back there, so they wreck them. This thing has sensors in the back. It also has obstacle avoidance. Rather than seeing a wall in front of you and stopping, it senses its environment and will fly around these things. So this might be the perfect drone for me, and I pre-ordered it. And it's supposed to ship Sunday, and Lindsay's going to be very upset with me. Although, in my defense, the Mavic Air is less expensive than the Mavic Pro Platinum. So in the event this is the right drone for me, if I return the Mavic Pro Platinum, I'm saving money. It's a win-win, right? I have time to return this, get my money back, get the Mavic Air. It's a better drone, maybe, and I save money? When does that ever happen? When do you upgrade or downgrade, whatever you want to call it, and it saves money? I think this is an upgrade. We'll see. It's supposed to ship on Sunday. I don't know what will happen, but stay tuned. I will have more information for you later. Thank you for checking in. If you haven't subscribed, take a second. Do me a favor. Do it. Just do it. Be like Bo Jackson and just do it. Get better. Be better. I'll see you next time. See ya.